Hurry, come on. Go, go, go. Okay. Go.
Now you can go. Okay. All right. Hey guys, it's a really day. It is day 8 of Corona. I'm so pumped for today. Okay, there are a ton of modifications for today. So we are gonna fly through the mobility and the warm-up. I suggest that you watch those 2 things or watch one at a time, pause it, and then start it over. Because if you watch this whole video, you are not gonna remember the things from the beginning, because we're gonna go through all the different options based on what equipment you have at home. We're gonna get through this, don't worry. But maybe pause after the mobility. Okay, we're gonna start with our pigeon stretch here. Tyler's gonna show an option on the floor, and I'm gonna show an option on a box. So you can put a bench or a box or the side of the couch or anything like that. What we're looking for is that shin to be perpendicular to your body, unless you have poor mobility.
Unless you look like me.
Like my friend Tyler here.
Yeah.
We really want to be nice and tight, squeeze the butt, push the hips towards the ground. We're going to spend 2 minutes here. You can turn away, you can lean forward, you can sit up. Make sure you're breathing through your nose the entire time. Okay? 2 minutes of pigeon per leg. And then the other one, whoop, PVC pass-throughs. We need to make sure our shoulders are nice and loose and warmed up. Biggest thing, you guys, watch his shoulders as he comes around, okay? See how his shoulders are open? Can you show him what a dumped shoulder looks like? Do you see how he dumps his shoulders here to get his body, or his the PVC behind him? We want to make sure that chest stays open. We're doing a lot of shoulder and chest work, okay? We're going to do 10 to 20, depending on how stiff you are from the last 2 days. This direction, and then flip it. And then 10 to 20 with your palms forward, same concept. But now we're asking the shoulders to dump forward. Okay, we're getting a little forearm stretch here. How bad does that hurt?
I'm feeling it.
We've been
My shoulders are on fire.
All right, and then we're gonna do lift offs. I'm just holding PVC for fun.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. Okay, these lift offs, chin's gonna stay neutral. You got a full grip on the PVC. You're gonna lift the PVC as high as you can. Nice, now he's in the frame. I don't know if you're in the frame. Very good. How long are you gonna hold that, Tyler?
I want to hold it for about 5 seconds.
Great, 5 seconds, how many rounds?
5 of them.
5 rounds, 5 seconds, 5 rounds. Press pause, do those 2 right now. And we're back. Okay, our warm-up today is just 1 simple round because we have 2 workouts today. We have a workout of the day that is more strength focused, and then we have a little finisher for you that's very cardio focused. So today's a long workout day, kind of segmented out, so the warm-up's pretty quick and easy. We're gonna do 10 inchworm to down dog to cobra. So Tyler's gonna walk his hands out. He's going to push into down dog, looking for that nice overhead, long spine, all that good stuff, and then go into a cobra. This one can be done as long as you want. Okay, pump those heels. We've been doing a lot of calf action today, and we will be running some more today. So make sure you're stretching out those heels too. 10 of those. Then we're gonna do 10 world's greatest. You're gonna stay in that plank formation. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's good. Then step up into the plank. The reason I like going from plank to this, A, it forces your core to be on from the get-go, and B, it requires mobility to reach your foot up to that spot. Okay, if you struggle with this, you can put your hands on a box or a bench if you'd like. 10, I would do 10 on each side, but you could do 5 on each side if you're a slacker. 20 lunges, we just need to warm up our legs a little bit for our strength. Okay, make sure the back knee is behind the hip, and step together, and then switch sides. Forward lunges are great, reverse lunges work as well. If you have any knee stability issues, I prefer reverse lunges. And then 20 jumping jacks.
Got this one.
Set, go. Beautiful, stop. Okay, the only thing I would say is his arms could have been straighter.
They could have.
But we're really sore, so. All right, workout of the day today is called Quality Quarantine. We are just nailing it with the names of these workouts. Our stimulus today is slow and controlled, and our focus primarily is on our quality of movement. So we have a 20-minute EMOM here. you're gonna wanna set that timer on your phone or whatever it is so that it beeps every minute so that you know when you're done, or when you need to switch, rather. We're doing 5 strict pull-ups. If you don't have a pull-up bar, don't stress. We got you. We'll show you the movements. 5 pistols on the right. A pistol is a single leg squat. 5 push-ups, and then 5 pistols on the left. Okay? 20-minute EMOM is one of my favorite go-to strength workouts when you're trying to get your body back into some slow, controlled tempo stuff. Okay? So our point of performance is quality of movement. We're going to demo each one, especially focused on the knee in the pistol. So let's start with our strict pull-ups. Obviously, if you have a pull-up bar and or bands or any space that you could do ring rows or some alternate movement like that, that is fair game. Okay? If you do not have that, but you have dumbbells, this is another option. So let's get into like a renegade row style. And then he's gonna pull each arm. So 1 and other side, that's 1. So 1 each side equals 1 rep, so you would do 10 total, okay? If you have a kettlebell or just 1 dumbbell, we can do a bent over row right here. Can you do the other arm so they can see? Boom. Pulling into the rib cage, trying to make sure the back stays flat and then we're not doing this huge rotation. Okay, we don't want this shoulder to be way up, that action, we don't want that. We want the back flat as you pull.
Also, don't want to see a, right? No jerking the dumbbell with your body. Be as strict as you can with this.
It's not a bro sesh. Okay, that's your strict pull-up option. If you have 0 equipment, we can do a hollow hold or a hollow rock because we always need to be working on our abs. Can you just demo it real quick? Hollow hold, position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. Rock, boom, nailed it. Tyler's awesome. All right, 5 pistols on the right. So we're gonna show you a pistol on the floor. If Tyler can manage it, we'll find out.
Which one am I going? Left, let's go left. My left looks better. Should I face down? Let's look at the knee. Let's take a look at what's happening with the knee here.
That's a good idea.
See if I got this. Oh, there it went inside.
But that shows you good. He needs to work on his knee control and he noticed that it went in a little bit. So that's gonna be your pistol. If you don't have a pistol, you can do a pistol on a box or a step up. Can you do it on that one? And I'll demo on this one so that you're not the only one doing it. So we can do a strength step up here. So we lift that bottom toe, we stand all the way up. Or you can sit to a box, single leg. That is the other option. So both of those options work fantastically. We want these to be slow and controlled, so it's a tempo squat. That's really annoying, but you can do it. Then 5 push-ups. We've been doing these already. Lower down, chest touches the floor. Today is strict push-ups, so we need you to find something that you can do them strict on. No kipping, this is not for speed, so it's different than what we did on Monday. If you cannot find something to do strict push-ups on, you could do a dumbbell press on the floor. So can you show that on your back really quick? If you have weights, this is a 2-arm dumbbell press. If you only have 1 weight, you could do single arm and then switch sides. Boom, nailed it. So lots of options here today. Like I said, you guys were doing great. Then you have your pistols on the left. Okay, 5 of those, so you can switch sides. If you feel like you're getting too much rest time during this workout, like you do your 5 like super quick and you have 45 seconds rest, you probably aren't making it hard enough. So if you can do 5 pistols, no problem. What I would do to Tyler is I would load him. Today is about quality of movement first, so I wouldn't necessarily load that wiggly knee, but once he fixed that, I know he's strong enough, I would load his body. So I'd give him the 20-pound dumbbell or a gallon of milk, and he could squat with that, okay? So if it feels like you're getting way too much rest time every minute after your 5 reps, you need to make it harder in any way you can. That primarily, if you don't have a lot of options of different ways to load it, is going to be speed. Slow it down. Did I say that slow enough?
I think so.
Good.
Yeah, I think you emphasized it.
Woo! Alright, so that 20-minute EMOM needs to happen now. Press pause and go do it. Come back to us and we'll talk about the finisher, okay? Go do that 20-minute EMOM. Alright, we're back and we got our finisher here. We tried to talk out of the 10 rounds, but it just didn't happen. So we're doing 10 rounds today. It's a 100-meter sprint and a 100-meter jog back. Basically what we're looking for is an interval training day, okay? Whatever cardiovascular movement you want to do. You could do this with burpees, you could do this with jump rope, you could do this on a bike, you could do this walking fast if you want to. It does not have to be a full-out sprint. So just because you see the word sprint, you need to determine what that means to you and your body in its current state, okay? So if it was me and I was at home, I would not measure out 100 meters. That's annoying and takes too long. I would just say, that house looks about 100 meters. I'm going to sprint to that house. I'm going to jog back. I'm going to rest 1 full minute so that I can get my heart rate back, and then I'm going to get after it again. The goal is that all 10 rounds have the same level of intensity, that you don't start petering off because you're not getting enough rest. Okay, that's the goal. Will it happen? Depends on how fit you are. We're going to find out. Okay, so a 100-meter sprint, something light and easy on the way back, and then you rest. Okay, anything that you want. If you do not know, please send us a comment or text us and ask those questions. We're happy to help you. Our recovery today, we've got a quad smash and some more PVC pass-throughs. So just like we did during the mobility, but this time let's slow it down and really work on the stretch factor here. Nice and slow. Every time I come forward, I'm going to move my grip a little bit more narrow. Ooh,
That probably feels good right about now.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should do those. Probably 25 of those, nice and slow, controlled, will be plenty. Get them in to really open up the chest. Quad smash, anything you want to do that with. Softball, lacrosse ball, foam roller. Kelly calls it a tool pull.
A pool toy, not a tool toy. A pool toy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's been one of those days.
Thanks.
The one thing I do want to add in this workout, guys, heads up for a sec, brief. We got the 20-minute EMOM and we have the finisher, right? Don't take too much time rest to get ready for this, right? When we're talking about sprint, there's fast twitch muscles that need to be involved. Those things still need to be warmed up after this is done right here, right? I wouldn't take more than 5 minutes after this is done before you get into the finisher part here. Don't let your body completely cool down because if you go out and try to sprint, whether that's a run, a bike, a jump rope, whatever it is, right? Don't let your body completely cool down and then try and do this. That's not what we're trying to get at here today. We're trying to keep the heart rate up a little bit, keep our body warm, and then boom, get into these 10 rounds of sprints.
I think that's it. I think we did it.
Did we?
We're going to find out.
Is it under 14 minutes?
See you guys tomorrow.